Sagittarius, how you doing, guys? So we're here to give you a few channel messages and then look into a Back to the Future reading where we look into the past and then also the future. It's very strange, but we just kind of basically just try to channel some messages for a start. So straight away, I don't know if any of you call anybody fanny aunt, or funny aunt, like a funny aunt, but it seems to, they keep saying like fanny aunt or funny aunt or something like that, or a funny auntie or something. Because I'm picking up like, I'm definitely picking up like a months. They keep saying like months, days, weeks, weeks and months and weeks and months, like a calendar or something, like looking at a calendar. Now that came out for another reading of Libra, I think. And there was something about like calendar girl or a calendar month or a calendar month. So I've just completely forgot those readings, but it seems to be sparking off some kind of interest, right? Like this month or this calendar or the months, days of the weeks and the months. It just seems to be sparking off some kind of interest, and it's going through months and weeks. But they're kind of getting me to look at that sign, so I don't know if these messages are coming from that sign or this sign or that sign. But it seems like from the signs, it's going from siren, like sirens and sirens and sirens. But we're going to stick with one message at a time. Sorry, but days of the weeks, months, and it's something to do with a calendar girl, or so, like my girl does it good, but my girl, also the song My Girl, but, or Michael, the name Michael, or, sorry, I know I'm coming across a little strange, I'm trying to grasp what these are, and also talk to the camera, so it can be very distracting. There is something about something that is very distracting. That's what they're getting to say. That's why I'm feeling distracted. There is something about this distracting me. Now, it's either this like calendar girl, or it's months, or it's something that you're doing that seems to be causing an attraction, right? And it's an attraction. And it's something to do with a possible calendar girl, or a modelling contract, or some kind of contract, put it this way. But I don't know why they're getting me to look at this like calendar, right? And it's like calendar, and it's churning things out month after month, after week after week, after month after month after week. A little bit like a YouTube channel. You could earn a YouTube channel or something like that. But it's doing something of a calendar. And it's like I go by this calendar, and I'm looking at it, but it seems to have a picture on it that seems to, where it's like this hope and this wish. Right? There could be a hope, someone that's called Hope. Okay, but this calendar seems to be like... this is my picture, and it's like I've got a picture and I've got something, and this is my wish, and there it is. But for some reason, I don't know why I'm picking up films, the names of films, like Death Wish or something, right? I've got no idea why it's coming from. But like a calendar, right? And it's like I'm looking at it, and this is my wish, and this is my dream, and this is my wish, and this is my dream, and I've kind of got it locked into place of what I want. Someone's trying to practice law of attraction. Trust me, you can end up spending a hell of a lot of money doing law of attraction. You know, because if you have a dream and you have a wish and you have a calendar and you have this fixated in your head of what you want, because I'm picking that up, that someone has this like ideal person or ideal thing that they want, and they're going into this law of attraction stuff. Trust me, you have to spend a lot of money on law of attraction, because if you think of a dream, right, and you're there, you have to spend the money to get that dream to start living it. That's law of attraction. Trust me, I've gone through loads of different scenarios in my life, and realising that law of attraction is there, but you're the person that creates the law of attraction. And if you're creating a dream and you're creating an illusion, because I'm picking this up, I don't know why, Sagittarius, for a lot of you, where, you know, you create a picture in your mind, but to create that picture in your mind, you have to start to gradually create that law of attraction. And I'm picking it up that it's something to do with an attractive person or an attractive thing, or something of a wish and a dream that's created within the mind that someone's trying to bring back, right? Because they're like memories that are being brought back. Or there is like a wish and a dream of like wanting to go on a holiday, and it's like a dream home or a dream house or a dream place. But it all seems to be a dream. Was it a dream? Is it the only ever disc that proved a moment? Photograph of me and you. Photograph of me and you. I keep hearing that song. and I did leave it in the April. I forget what sign it was. I left that song for someone. Is it a dream? Is it a wish? Or something like that. And it's a wish and it's a dream. But someone's kind of like trying to wish upon it. Like, so I'm hearing Aquarius, big in your energy somewhere, for someone or somewhere. And it's kind of like, I've got this wish and I've got this wish and I've got this wish. But is it really a death wish? Because it's, okay. They're saying it's a will of something. Okay. And it's like, okay, I've got this will in mind, right? And it's going to bring in a lot of money, but I don't know where I'm coming through that. It's something to do with like a big dream and a big home and a big lot of money and a big windfall and a big downfall. They say, oh, okay, they're saying a windfall and a downfall of something like that. And it could be coming across as an energy of to do with like looking after an elderly person, of a nan or a nanny, okay, or an Annie, right? And because of that, I've had a windfall, or I'm waiting on a windfall. But for some of you, this is coming across as that you could well be a nanny, and someone's looking after someone, but they could well get an inheritance from someone that is elderly. And it's like, I'm doing it for a big outcome in the end. Like, I'm not saying that anyone's vindictive. I'm just saying that it seems to be coming through as a channel of like someone is doing something to get a payoff in the end, and they've been going through it for weeks and months and weeks and months and weeks and months, and I'm doing it and doing it and doing it, and I'm practicing it and I'm practicing and I'm practicing and practicing, and it's a little bit like practice makes perfect, because I'm really picking up like a wizard or a witch or something, right? And they're kind of like doing, because I don't know, I'm making these actions, but it's like sorry, but there's a moth. See, attraction. Be careful what you wish for, because you call in loads of things to a flame. Trust me, you do, right? But I'm picking up that someone's either doing like an orchestra type thing, or it's more like a wish and a dream, and it's like, okay, like hocus pocus, poof, and it's kind of like there, it's law of attraction. And I've got no idea where these channeled messages are coming from, Sagittarius. They are literally just come in, right? But I don't know why they keep getting me to look at this calendar. It's like I'm looking at a calendar and there's a picture on it, and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it and I'm believing it and I'm believing it and I'm believing it. But is it coming true? You know, because I think that someone literally out there is kind of like really into this law of attraction. And trust me, it isn't, it's poppycock. You go to get law of attraction if you don't believe in it. Sorry, but no. But you go to get law of attraction, right? You have to create that dream. If you've got a dream, you have to back it up with money, with actions, with everything that you want. If you want that dream, you've got to step to it, right? So you have to step up on the mark. So I'm picking up also the name Mark, but stepping up on the mark and crossing the mark is because it's like I need to cross this, like, I don't know. It's like I need to cross over to the veil or something in order to be able to truly create what this is. Like I need to pierce through the veil, or I need to go through something first in order to be able to get to this dream of ours, right? Or this dream of ours, or this dream of mine. But I need to, like, I don't know, connect with the other side in order for them to make it real. I don't know where this is coming from, right? That's for some of you out there. Right, but what you have to ask yourself through that, I mean, I'm not trying to stop anyone's process of law of attraction if that's what you believe, if that's what you believe. All I'm saying is if you believe in it, you have to believe in yourself to create it. So if you want it, you have to start accumulating, speculate to accumulate, you start accumulating that, you know, and then you pretty much make it, you know, and then things start to happen, but you have to put your energy into it to make it. So I don't know why I'm coming through that one. Okay, so the names that I picked up were Anthony, Annie, and Nikki. Because I picked up Nikki Black Market. Something's on the black market, they're saying. I haven't wrote black market, I picked up Nikki, but it reminds me of a rave or something, and it was Nikki Black Market. And now they're saying that something's on the market. Okay, so you might be putting up like a for sale sign or something on the market. Okay, and it's on the market, and we've got this dream and this wish of something better in the end. But it's on the market. Some of you are physically like on the market and you are looking for a perfect partner and a perfect person, and I'm on the market, meaning you're out there dating. Or I'm in the stock market. Some of you are like in the right in the stock market, like stocks and shares and bonds and all that kind of thing, and like we're in the stock market. So we're watching it all accumulate, and we're watching it all accumulate, and that I've got this dream, and I'm kind of like manifesting everything to finally have this windfall of like, you're sitting there watching it daily go up, and it's like, is it going up or is it going down? Is it going up and is it going down? Because I'm picking up like an escalator or a stair, and it's like, or steers or something, okay? Cancerian maybe, but again, steering, and I'm staring. Someone is like staring. They are staring. They're kind of like, oh, okay. They're also saying stirring something up and steering something up as well. But they're definitely saying staring, like someone staring. They're kind of like just staring at something and staring at. It could be a Piscean, maybe, that could be around your energy. I don't know why, but they're. I don't know why I swallowed a fly. But again, it always reminds me of a nursery rhyme. Sorry, but like I'm staring and I'm staring and I'm staring, and it feels like I'm staring, and then it's like, oh, because I don't know why I'm picking up some kind of like hysterical kind of energy around you of where someone's just staring, and it's kind of like I'm staring and just like, I don't know, like I'm in a dream and I'm kind of like gone, and it's like I'm staring, and someone is so fixated on somebody or something, put it that way, Sagittarius. Someone seems to be so fixated at staring at something that is their wish and is their dream, and they're doing it more and then more and more and then more and more. Okay, now a place that I picked up, I definitely picked up nursing home, a nursing home. It's either a home or a nursing home, and it's something to do with the elderly and all that kind of thing. An orderly, like someone that works at hospital, and that someone does like PPE and PPR, all that, well, all that sort of stuff's going on, right? But PPE and all that kind of thing. Now, I picked up a place called Sutton, also. Sutton's a place of work or residency or a town or state, but called Sutton, right? Because that came up big, Sutton. And I also picked up sons and daughters. Like there seems to be a lot of family, a lot of sons and a lot of daughters, and there's a big home or something, right? It's a bit like House Upon the Hill or House Upon the Prairie. But there's this loads of sons and loads of daughters, and there's loads of dreams, and I don't know, it seems like a picture that someone's looking at a painting, and it's got like an old building in it, and it's got like a picket fence, and it's got like nice colours of green and yellow, and someone has this dream, and they're looking at this picture that they've probably either one painted, or it's an actual painting that they love, or you could have even painted it, I'm not sure. But because I can see it, it's kind of like a big barn, but like a cottage type thing. And or Cottenham, Cottenham. I'm also picking up Cottenham. Okay, Cottenham. I mean, the places in America that are the same here, right? So Sutton's and Cottenham, right, which is near Cambridge, right? So I don't know. Obviously, people have Cambridge in America and places, right? But I'm picking up like that. There's this picture frame, and someone's painted it, and it has a cottage. And it has like a fence, and it has like a river next to it. So I can see a river here, and a picture of like a cottage here, and then there's like a fence, and then there's people walking up and down it, and it seems to be like a picture that seems to be like someone really wants this like perfect lifestyle and this perfect home, and it's kind of like I want a farm, or I live on a farm, right? Because I don't know if a lot of you do, or that's what you want. I'm not really sure. But it seems to be like this perfect picture. And I'm painting this perfect picture in my mind of how I would love life to be, and how I would want it to be. And I'm picking up a cottage and a river and a pub, all that kind of, or a bar, but a pub, boozer, right? But like a pub and like a street. I'm seeing bikes and a street and all this kind of thing. Now, we're going to come off that channel message. Now, I picked up Sons of Anarchy as well. So someone could have a son, or Anthony, Annie, or Auntie. They're saying Sons of Anarchy, of some kind of like anarchy, right? Or Anki, Auntie, or Anki, Hanky. Someone could have a cold, right? That has a hanky, like a doily, right? But a perfect, and I predict a riot. I predict a riot. So I'm predicting some kind of like riot on the streets. Like there seems to be something on the streets, because I don't know why I'm picking up like a festival, but why on earth would people be doing a festival during the coronavirus? Now, oh man, I pick up some strange energy through these readings. Poor Scorpios, man, they had like a really deep reading that I couldn't grasp any kind of channel messages because they were going through something very controlling. But predicting a riot, and I'm picking up like people are all on the streets. Now, obviously, different countries are at different points of cooling of whether they can go out or whether they can't go out. UK, we're on lockdown and we're staying in lockdown. And I think that's the way it's going to be for a while, definitely until what I predicted through last month, which was June, July. I kind of said that a lot of things are going to be predicted as a outburst of a pregnancy or something is going to be due, and information that is going to be in June or July. Okay, so we're going to have to wait until what those are. But I think that a lot of predictions that I've kind of been talking about for the previous months, where there's going to be a big downpour or outpour of something, of a release, and also a relief worker and a relief to do with June and July, right? Because I think that there is a big... I think that there is something around you, Sagittarius, where this is part of your chart, right? Where meaning that it's involving you. Now, it's either involving you as a mother or an auntie, but there's a big plan of like a wedding or a birth or something that is great importance, of a dream of this, well, one day, like one day in your life, you will find that I'm always waiting, right? But because it could be like your daughter, because I picked up sons and daughters, right, and sons of anarchy. So it could either be a son or a daughter that you have. And there could be like this future plan of like a wedding and a house and like horse and cart, because I'm picking up like a horse and cart and carriage. And I'm picking up like the olden days, like, you know, like a painting still though. But I'm picking up like horse and cart and a pub and like a big lake and a big mill, like a windmill, and a big building and that kind of thing. And someone's either going through photographs of memories of like a wedding album or something, and someone's feeling all like nostalgia and going over all of this stuff for a wedding album. And it could be a son or a daughter that has this like future thing of a plan that you could be going through now for the future, but it could be happening again in June or July. Now, that could be a birth of someone that is due to give birth in June or July, right? Because we've been picking up on an outburst of water, right? But I'm also picking up like the floodgates, like the floodgates are going to open and everybody's going to come crashing in July. So if it is like the stock market or a future prediction of move or something that's going to involve you, Sagittarius, I think that this big plan is all going to start to go ahead in June or July, right? And it's going to be involving you in it somewhere, right? But I don't think a lot of you that this is really involving your love life. I think that it's involving something to do with your sons or daughters, right? Family, where there's like a page boy or a page girl or something to do. Okay. They're definitely saying that there is a page girl, like page 3 girl or something, of a contract or a modelling contract or something like that, or something that someone wants to go through. Okay, now here we have a newspaper called The Sun. I mean, I don't read newspapers and we don't get them, but we do. You can watch it online now. But the news, right? And they used to have a page 3 girl, an article of a page 3 girl. And I'm definitely picking up that there's some kind of contract, or someone has this contract of a page 3 model or something, or a contract. And someone's like, because I don't know why I'm picking up like a page boy, but then page 3. Like on page 3, there seems to be this thing, whatever that's involving someone, I don't know. But page 3, right? Now, because someone's like probably writing a book and they're like, okay, page 3, chapter 3. And they're writing a story about mythical creatures or something that's like page 3. And they're going through all of these manifesting like programs. It's like, okay, page 3, page 4. And they're writing it and writing it and writing it, right? So I'm not going to get involved in like creating that But I mean, they're good processes to have, to be writing stuff down. But I don't know why someone's doing it to specifically call this page in. Like, they're putting something on a page to call it in to them from a page, if you get what I'm saying. From a jack to a king, like from cards or gambling. But like from a page, that's all they keep saying, from page. From a page. Or 4 page. 4 pages. 4 pages of something. 4 pages. It's on page 4. Don't know. Stage 4. Oh, okay. They're saying stage 4. There is something that's going through stages, right? And you're going to be going into stage 4, like a stage 4 coach, like a train journey, and it's on stage 4, or looking for a place to stay, and I can see like a train, and it's on stage 4. Or like a performance of so hello, you're on stage 4, and it's like, yeah, I'll be there in a second, and I'm just about to come on, right? And it's like, you're on stage 4, not stage 3. You're on stage 4. Now, some of you, this could be someone that you either work with or work know, and it could be something to do with like someone's going through an illness, and they're going through stages, and they're going into the final stage, like stage 4. Of something of a I don't pick it up as like a bad illness though, because I'm not feeling anything bad. I'm just picking it up that someone around you is going through, like, they've been through stage 3 and now they're going into stage 4. Okay, because I'm picking up, like, for some of you as well, like stage coaches and all that kind of thing, like trying to find a hall or a place to perform something. Like, it needs to be performed, so we need to find what stage we're on. Okay, because I'm definitely picking up like an actor or an actress or something, okay, and because I can see like this big performance of, I don't know, like Harry Potter or something, I've got no idea, right? And it's kind of like, no, you're on stage 4, you've got to go to stage 4 to reenact this scene or do this scene on stage 4, and then you've got to come back to stage 3, because they keep saying from stage 3 to stage 4, from stage 4 to stage 3, right? So someone's doing like acting, performances or something, and they're going to stage 4 and stage 3. Whew, that was a high one. Okay, now for hire, they're also saying that something is for hire, like these stages or these coaches are for hire. So you might even be hiring out halls or something that you own yourself, and you own it, and you're like actually hiring out stuff. Because whatever it is, they're saying, I predict a riot for hire. Right, that some kind of like festival, like a big like street performance or festival, and people are like, no, you're on stage 3 and stage 4, you need to dress up as a clown, and you've got to dress up as this or something, because it's a bit like addresses. Okay, like I need to dress up for this, like it's a big moment and I need to dress up for it. Okay, but I'm definitely picking up like for hire, right, or fire, hired to fired. We need to hire people and fire people as well, is what they're saying. Hire to fire. We need to hire all these people to fire them. What? Why on earth would you want to hire people to fire them? Oh, we need to fire people to hire more. I don't know why. I'm picking up like also a fireman or something. Fireman Sam. Fireman Sam. It's not Sam and Dean of Supernatural, is it? All right, boys, when you coming back? When you're coming back online, but let's see. It's strange. I can't figure out. It is some kind of like supernatural type thing, right? Poor old Sam and Dean though, they don't come on anymore, right? Supernatural. I think I haven't caught up quite yet. It hasn't come back out on Prime. Well, yeah, I got right to the last sort of season, and then you have to still pay when you're on Prime, and I haven't caught up on the last lot. So anyway, my supernatural fetish. Anybody else out there like Supernatural and Sam and Dean? It's actually one of my favourite shows, or was. But let's see. So they keep saying supernatural. Something is supernatural or natural. Like I'm looking for something that's more natural. Natural. Right. Let's see. So what we're now going to do is look into the past quickly. into the past, showing me Sagittarius of what's been happening with Sagittarius. Because I don't normally do the last 2 weeks of each month, I'm now going to try and do a set of readings where we look into that now to try and give you a bit more, see what we can channel. Sagittarius, what's been going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's been going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Because it feels like someone could have been like unwell or something, and it's kind of like someone's going through the stages now to get better, right? Let's see, Sagittarius, what's been going on? Eyes wide shut. Eyes wide shut. The performance. I just do not want to look. I do not want to pay attention. At the moment, there is something that you've taken, and it's like I took the offer, but now I'm probably living in regret because everything seems to have been taken. Everything seems to have been taken from me. Everything. Every cup is gone. Everything is gone. There is nothing there. That's what I'm saying. Someone's manifesting stuff that's not there, and they're trying to sit there with their eyes wide shut and say, listen, all of a sudden, poof, it's all just going to come into these cups. When's it going to come into fruition? When is me manifesting in illusion something going to start to happen? Well, if you're caught in illusion and in a trap, then there's someone that's really trying to manifest all these cups. I've never seen this card before in this deck. I've only really just started using them. So then what I'm picking up, someone is in illusion, right? An illusionist, right? Which means that it's not there. That whatever it is that someone is believing at the moment, it's not been there. It's not there yet. So it's like, well, we're not quite there yet. So we've got quite a bit more to go. It's like, well, at least I wish one of these cups would fill up, because I'm filling up with the amount of stuff, the dream journal, and I'm like putting all these dreams down and all this stuff on paper, but nothing seems to be there. It's kind of like, you know, I'm trying not to see it because I can't believe my eyes. Is it there? Is it physically there? Is this physically real? Is this relationship real? Is everything that's going on in life real? Because it just doesn't seem to be anything, any substance that's physically there to take. It just feels like someone is just trying to take a dream, right? Dream, catch me when I fall, or I won't come back at all. Eyes wide shut. It's not really there. Whatever it is, it's not really there. It's not really there. Aries, the magician, there it is. Poof! The King of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Well, I mean, everything seems to be going along tickety-boo, you know. Well, yeah, I mean, your love life is more than likely there. But again, whatever it is isn't there. Like, it could be an Aries stood up and said, you know what, it's not even there. It's not physical. It's not possible. Because there's a lot of metaphysical stuff of illusion of the magician. That's like, let's just put everything on the table. I'm really trying to, there's someone who's really trying to just manifest into an actual manifest, taking down books and logs of their what they do as a business. Okay, they're doing a manifest. So it don't mean that you can actually have to be a magician, right? Just a manifest of having to take down stocks and shares and bonds and write down everything that is taken as given. Like if you work in the supermarket, you take down a manifest. Some of this is a care home, right, where you have to look through a medical history of a manifest to see what people have as a condition that could be under this spell at the moment, right? There could be like a spell of something. They're definitely picking up like a spell. Someone's into a spell. I mean, I don't. They're having a spell. They're having a spell. They keep saying a spell. A Stella. I don't know why I'm picking up on Aspergus either. I'm not sure why. Because I picked up on Spurs or Tottenham or something, right? But we seem to be having this spell. Okay. Now, I've stood up and told you that there is nothing here. There is nothing in this. I've told you. But we need to put everything down on the table and start over again. But I'm definitely picking up an energy of manifest. Like, we need to log all of this stuff down, and we need to put down what we have, because we need to write down our insurance documents, our insurance claims, that if we have all of this stuff that is no longer here, like, we need to move it and haul it. Okay, so you might have had a load of stuff and you're looking into manifests of taking down a haulage yard, for instance, right? And there's a container, and it's all been taken from one place going to another, and we need to write down a manifest to make sure that when it arrives there, that it's all still there, that it's all still possible for have this go ahead, that everything that we've taken here, we're going to have to log it down and write it down to actually make sure that everything that when it does arrive there, that we can at least go through this manifest to see if it physically is there or not, right? That's of a transaction and a move of insurance documents and making sure that my business is still there, right? Now that might be from home to home because you go from 7 to 1, which is 8, right? So I'm definitely picking up that there is also a manifest of someone that does something with mental health as well, right? This could be a mental health worker, okay, like a key worker or a mental health worker, okay, and that they're taking down, so they might work in a care home or something, right? And they have to take down a manifest of elderly people, right? Because these can also be elderly people, right? So you might work for the elderly, but these can also be older people, right? So wise, like wise, I'm none the wiser. I'm the same and I'm none the wiser. So I don't know why I'm hearing that one. I'm the same, but I'm none the wiser. Okay. So what's been going on? Pretty much that someone has really been like trying to have a new beginning, have a new start, manifest something right from the ground up. So I'm going to stick with the come out of the cards, Steve, because it sometimes they block me just looking at a card because they can confuse you. So I'm definitely picking up that someone's trying to manifest something, right? And that they have to go through all these haulage yards and stuff like that of making sure that what is physically there, that it is. So if that was an illness that someone had, that could have either been a mental condition, it could have mental health condition, it could have been like money, stock, shares, or something that physically has gone, that to make sure that it's truly real, because someone is like, they can't believe their eyes, right? It's like, I can't believe my eyes. Is this physically possible? And is this physically true? Can we actually do this in the future? Will it ever come into fruition? Will we be happy again? But it feels like that you were, right? You was, and you manifested it. So whatever it was you wanted, you got your wish. You got your dream, right? You got it. So whichever way it was, you got it back. You got it your way. So there could have been a lot of fights to do with like, oh, just have it your way then, you know, have it your way. But I definitely pick up on some kind of like wish that this is my dream and this is my wish and this is what I want. So this is what you've got. You've got your business back. You've got your stuff back. You've got your power back. I don't know why I keep picking up like, I've got my power back. Like someone's like a superhero or something, and it's like, I've got my power back. I've got my power back. I don't know. Because this could be like someone that owns a company and they could have lost it for a while, right? They could have had like a company and there could have been like a very difficult moment that you could have gone through. And it's like, suddenly I'm fighting my way back. I am literally fighting my way back to health, and I'm literally fighting my way back up the ladder from like someone that could have started off with a mortgage, and then suddenly we're climbing the ladder. You know, we are climbing Jesus ladder, ladder. But, wow, that brings back memories of being at school when we was forced in order to sing hymns, right? But starting off at the ladder, and we started off with nothing, and now we've started off with something, right? So it came from nowhere. It came from nothing. So this is a self-made business and a self-made person that started off with nothing in life, maybe, that actually started to build it up themselves, right? They actually started to build it up. They created all of this business themselves, and they've built it from the ground up, right? Also, this relationship, it's been built from the ground up, from a tower moment. Yeah, it's not the tower, but it's a 7, right, which is the tower. So from the ground up, your manifesting program is where you could have like, well, you called it in. You called it in. Whatever your calling was, you called it in. This is your calling. This is what you're supposed to do. This is Norton. This is Norton calling Norton. So let's have a look. See what the Emperor was about. What was this Emperor about? The relationship. The 8 Leo possible but fire sign, communicating and saying that I want a relationship. Here it is, right in front of your eyes. Do you want to take this offer? Do you want it? And it feels like, well, yes. It feels like someone said yes. There could have been a marriage, or there could have been an offer to... there could have been this offer, because this is Puff the Magic Dragon. All of a sudden, what you manifest, like poof, all of a sudden it just came through. It all came in. Everything came in at once. Everything happened at once. So someone offered someone and said, look, you know, I love you. Do you want this relationship? And someone more than likely said yes, Aries-wise. Okay, the Magician. Ooh, the Magician is a tricky one to actually clarify. 7. But someone got very overly protective. Overly protective. Because they were praying for something. So you could have been praying for something to happen, like praying for a new beginning in life, and to actually praying. It's like, I just need to go and pray. Pray. That brings, sorry, I'm trying to think of the song. The sun. Everything is gravy. Oh, you're probably not even watching this, Sagittarius. Everything's been gravy. Business has been good. Business has been booming. The family's there. Everybody's at home. Everybody. It's like everybody. Everybody in the place, let's go. Everybody in the place, let's go. Some kind of prodigy. Some kind of prodigy. That's what they're saying. That some kind of gift is a prodigy. The prodigy. So they keep saying the prodigy. The prodigy. The chosen child. The chosen one. 10 of Cups, followed by the 8. And then all of a sudden, they left home. They left. Why did they leave? Someone's just standing around. 9. Standing around. We're waiting. You could have possibly just still been waiting on something. Waiting on what? What have they been waiting on? Ticket to ride? Waiting on something to arrive. Ticket to ride. Cancerian. There's the Cancerian. I'm waiting to get out of here as quick as I can, or I'm waiting to actually get in. It's either get in or get out. One of them, you could have a prodigy child that is Sons of Anarchy. It could possibly be a Cancerian. It's like, listen, where are you going? Are you going to work? Are you staying here? Are you coming back? Where are you staying? Because you could have someone in the family where they're off out quite a lot. And they're like, where are you going when you're not here? Right? Because this person is kind of like waiting to hear news about where this person's going when they're not at home. When they're not with you, exactly where is it that you're going? Right? Because you're here, this person's here, and if they're not, well, obviously they wanted back in. Because it's kind of like someone's so busy, like they're in and they're out, and they're in and they're out, and they're in and they're out. And to try and keep track of someone that is around this energy, it's like, I can't keep track of whether you're here or whether you're not. Where are you going when you're out? Right? So the relationship and the family is all here together. But again, someone has really been trying to manifest this and pray about this, right? Pray on it. And it's all come into the family. Like this lucky charm or this lucky break or whatever it is come into the family. But this person here seems to be unsure of whether they're staying or going. This could be someone on the outset. What is happening with this Cancerian? But that could be someone with that stages. This could be someone that's going through stage 3. Stage 3. Stage 3. Stage 3. That's why I picked that up. Stage 3. Because they're wondering. They have to go to the hospital. That would be someone that's in stage 3 though. Let's see. Yeah, water sign. Nothing bad. You kind of got Virgo there too. Virgo, too many cards. But someone is wondering about this love life of theirs, of a Cancerian possibly, of like, where is it that you're going when you're not here? Because I need to keep an eye on you because of your health, you know. I need to keep an eye on you because of also your mental health as well. There could be some kind of condition that someone's very, very unsure whether this person is staying or going. So it can be turning around for you guys, maybe, because that can be like, everything is here, I've got family here, I've got everything that I want, and I've got everything that I need. But when it comes to this person here, I don't know where they are. I don't know whether they're with me or without me. Because there can be like, I'm in love with them, and there they are, but where are they? Because everything at the moment is up in the air of, you know, everything is up in the air. Now, if that is that someone is physically ill and they're going through like stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, that is possible, okay? But again, this person could really be suffering through some kind of like mental health condition. There can be some kind of mental health condition, right? Because this can be mental health. This because someone that can be like, you don't know where they're going at night. You don't know, because this person could be dreaming. They could be sleepwalking. Sleepwalking, sleep deprivation, sleepwalking. There could be some kind of like, whether, because this person here, right, if they are leaving, then where they're leaving to go to is this energy, right? Virgo energy for a lot. And they don't know. It's kind of like, well, I really don't know. I don't know whether I belong here or not. You know, I really don't. Now, if that's a family member, it might be because on the outset and on the outskirt that they actually want to go and see their partner, right? So that could be a family member. If it isn't, and some of you are possibly in a third-party relationship, possible, right? And you've dreamed and wished it all to come back to you, and there it is, and then it's over before it began, because I don't know where they're going when they're leaving, right? It's possible. Because, I mean, do people literally pick people up in the air and juggle them? No, you can't do that with a human being, right? So this person could have commitments of work and things like that that they have to attend to, and that you're worried sick about them when they go out because you're wondering about their like condition, about their health condition, their mental health condition. This could be a depression also. Depression. This could be an emo. This could be an emo. Not Elmo. No, not Elmo, but emo. This could be an emo, right? An e-moment. Oh, it could be an e-moment. Don't know why I'm picking that one up. Okay, so that's your back to the past kind of reading. That's giving you a little bit of clarification with those cards, guys. Okay, now if you want to watch your May reading, we go over to Patron, which is $5. You get your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter and your partner, and you get to watch their whole month reading where we go over some channeled messages for your actual May, and then look into that and clarify everything, okay? Stay tuned also for your you versus them dark side reading, where we split the energy down and we do 2 lots, okay, like we did last month. If you haven't watched them, please make sure you watch them, because there's a lot of messages in there for you guys. You can find everything in the link below, all playlists all set there. There's also Patreon, it will take you there, which is, like I said, it's $5. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out from the link below also, okay? And yeah, well, let's see how we go. But this will be over on Patreon. It will be a full reading for May, okay? And then we look into future predictions through whatever I can channel through those, okay? All right, guys, thanks very much, and I'll hopefully catch you over on Patreon.